See, and you guys know about my no work policy, that I don't do any work. I show up, someone else does the work. That's how we do it. That's how we roll. Everybody needs minions, right?
Actually, let's go right here because that's the front of the house behind us.
Okay,
right?
there we go, right?
All right.
Well, what's up, y'all? I'm Alan Hain, the Lawn Care Nut. Thanks for coming back for yet another week. And look who I got with me.
What's up?
Jake, the Lawn Kid. Y'all know we have been talking about this. We've been primping this out for a couple weeks now,
yeah,
for sure. This is our couple months.
Yeah.
This is our 2018 into 2019 project lawn. So one thing we are going to do is we're going to make sure that we do traditional mechanical aeration, overseed, Milo starter fert in the majority of the lawn here. This, what is that, mosquito?
Yeah.
And then in a couple other spots that Jake's picked out, or at least one special spot, we're actually going to use some Next products. We're going to do some Next starter fert and some liquid stuff over there.
Dude, the mosquitoes are killing me.
Are they? All right, come on. That's why you just want to work, right?
Yeah.
So Jake. All right, so I'll show you guys a property map and everything so you can see what we're doing and what the sizes are. But there's some frequently asked questions I get right away, and the first one always is should I mow first? And the answer is yes. Go ahead and mow ahead of time, and mow just 1, maybe 2 notches lower than you normally do. The reason I need you to do that is because you're not really going to be able to mow this for a good solid 3 weeks after we put the seed down. In a perfect world, you wouldn't mow for like 6 weeks, but you can't do that. You can't let this overgrow, especially with all the nitrogen we're going to put on it. It's going to grow like crazy. The other thing is, if we're really, really honest, right? When I worked at True Green, we did thousands and thousands and thousands of overseeds, and those overseeds got mowed like normal, and they still grew. So I'm talking a lot, in case I wasn't clear there. You're gonna mow before this, and you're gonna go ahead and mow 1 to 2 notches lower than normal. Mulching is fine. And then secondly, you're not gonna mow anything for 3 weeks, and when you do mow 3 weeks later, make sure you jack the height way back up to the top and mow quickly, gingerly, easily, get on, get off. Now another thing people ask is, do I need to kill the weeds first? You're gonna see a lot of foxtail in here, things like that, and we're gonna be using some pre-emergence to stop the foxtail next year. So, you know, while this is ugly, I mean, what this is, this house here was seeded. You can see the straw here. It's new construction. It was seeded in the spring. And, you know, I mean, I think it came in pretty well in a good majority of the lawn, but this section up here gets the most sunlight as well, and it's just getting beat in with weeds. But are we going to kill these first? The answer is no. We're not going to kill these weeds first. I don't need the chemical right now. I know in my book I talk a little bit about spot spraying and things like that, but you know, I just really want to work on the grass right now. That's what I want to work on. I don't need a lot of chemical here. In fact, I don't want any chemical. I'm going to aerate the crap out of it. We're going to put down a lot of seed. We're going to put down a lot of fert, and we're going to push this thing, and we're going to push the turf that's here and the turf that we're putting into it.
Got that. All right. So we put it on choke, right? And then we got to make sure that the fuel's on. And then first pull. There we go.
Pretty good, huh? Thanks,
yeah.
Depot.
They're not dropping? What the hell? Oh, shoot. Oh, that's all right. Okay, seriously though, check out these cords. This is why we tell you one thing you should do the night before aerating and overseeding. Definitely make sure that you water, because what this is going to allow is it's going to allow you to pull a deep core, right? I want you to think about it. The wetter the ground is, the deeper the core.
There we go.
See? All right. Well, it took me a couple passes fighting it. I'm like, what the heck, right? So, lesson learned.
All right, and see, I should have known that, but that's okay. That's why we are real here. So I've used Clausen's before, but the reason that the drop handle wasn't engaging for me, I had to use my feet. It was weird. You can see I do it, but it's because these retainer rings were up there, which they should be for transport, so you can roll the handle up, right? There's transport mode, right? So that's why that's like that. Well, then what that does is when you go to do the drop handle, there's nothing holding this fulcrum together. Is that the right term? So anyway, you put that on.
Put that on.
And then you can easily drop it. Yeah, hold the top. Boom, you got it. See right here?
There's nothing here.
Yeah, I think you missed a spot.
Me?
Yeah, you. Right down through there, Jake. What is this? Come on, man. Attention to detail, bruh.
Meticulosity.
Meticulosity. All right, so my mantra here is poke holes, poke holes, poke holes. Double, triple, quadruple pass. If you think you've done enough passes, do another one. So you can see, look at all of these cores in here. This is a true double pass, and you can see we poked a lot of holes.
Friends at Seed Superstore.
Jake, hey Jake, I need to interrupt you.
What's up?
I don't think we poked enough holes.
Oh.
So I'm gonna poke a few more in the front here. But you go ahead and do that.
Well, at least you're gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, teamwork, bro.
Went over it one more time. Now I feel better about it. Now let me show you what it should look like. That's what you want to see. Cores everywhere. This is a beautiful seed bed, and that's why I love mechanical aeration. Wow, look at that one. But anyway, this is a really good seed bed, and all of this is going to kind of melt back in as it's watered and he mows and everything else. So this is definitely ready for some seed. All right, Jake, how'd you feel about that aeration? Was that fun?
Yeah, very fun.
Let's do the seed next. So I know you were doing some calcs. Let me do some calcs.
All right, so we're just gonna do 7 pounds per thousand. Because I always say, seed is cheap, throw her down, we have it. So
Throw her down, let's hope for the best. We have the beautiful Spiker spreader. Now Jake is gonna give you guys a full review on this later. Again, Spiker, I called them, I said, hey, we have this project. Would you guys send us a spreader? They sent us the Pro model, which is awesome. I don't even know what to set it on. That's why we'll test it with the grass seed where it doesn't matter so much. So let's do it.
Man, what's that song by Tears for Fears?
Which one?
Seeds of Love.
Sowing in the seeds of love, Jake with the 80s reference? Oh my gosh. Here, wait. Where'd you get that song?
There we go.
You learned that from Pete?
Yep.
Nice, bro. I don't think he uses a Corona tree saw to do it, but that's all we got.
Exactly. Go big or go home. That's the whole ethos of this project.
Go big or go home?
Right.
Nice. I like your terminology. Ethos. Jeez, man. You got to keep up those school grades pretty good, huh? There's still more in there. Don't spill it on the driveway.
Okay, so this area here and the back has now been aerated and overseeded 7 pounds per thousand. Now the next thing we're gonna do then is the starter fert. We're gonna do the starter fert at 3 pounds per thousand. We have a 10-10, so how much are we gonna get NPK, Jake?
How many pounds? 3 pounds per thousand?
And we got a 10-10-10.
So we're gonna get just about under a half pound.
Yeah, like a 0.3.
Yeah.
Because 10% times 3 pounds is 0.3, so it's like a third. A third of a pound is 0.33, so that's what we're doing. So we're getting a third N, a third P, and a third K from the starter fert. And that's really all you want. Remember, you don't want to exceed 1.5 pounds of nitrogen between the two apps, between the Milo and the starter fert you're gonna do. You don't want to exceed 1.5 pounds of just the N. So if we're doing 0.3 here, and we're gonna do bag rate on the Milo, which is 15 pounds times 6. That's 0.8 plus 0.3 is 1.1. So we're at 1.1 pounds of N for this application, and that's perfect. Nice job, Max.
Spreads like butter.
Why?